Prison can be a hazard to even the most law-abiding star citizen. In their efforts to clean up the Stanton system, law enforcement can be a little overzealous. So if you end up in a rehabilitation facility alongside all the degenerates, and you want the quickest way out, this one's for you. If you're incapacitated or captured near security forces or a bounty hunter, you'll awake to find yourself in a Clasher rehabilitation facility. For the Stanton system, it's located on the moon of Aberdeen, but if you're sightseeing, don't get too close or you'll pick up a felony trespass offence. Now, you're going to be rightly concerned about your safety, but the good news is there are extra guards on post at the minute because they're still installing all the automated sentries that are eventually going to take the guards' place. Now, when you come around, don't be perturbed. You're not going to have your gear. You're going to be in prison issue equipment with a multi-tool and a mining attachment. Now, the great news is that Clasher rehabilitation facilities offer you a work program, so you don't have to stay in there with the scum of Stanton any longer than absolutely necessary. You'll find the agreement on the wall next to the door from your cell. You agree to it, it's going to let you out and access the rest of the facility. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is access the terminals that are at the centre of the communal area that is straight outside as you go out. But one thing I do want to caution you about first, as you move around, be aware that this is on a moon, so it is low gravity. If you're too overzealous, if you jump around too much, you can actually end up going over the barriers and then getting stuck in the rocks in the caves below and with no way out. So just be really careful as you move around. Access the terminal in the centre of the room. It'll show you what your sentence is in time. Now, no matter whether you are active in the facility or whether you just go to bed and log out, that time is going to count down anyway. So that is server time, not time spent active in the facility. Now, the work program entails going into the mines, finding ore deposits and then mining them with the multi-tool the prison's kindly given you. Then head back to where you entered the mine, find the depositing hoppers and just get rid of all your ore into those by clicking on the screen. Now, clearly, as we are more productive members of society than the degenerates that call Clasher their home, we'll be out in absolutely no time because those ores give us merit points, and those merit points not only reduce the time on our sentence, they also allow us to buy items from the facility's commissary. So this could be medical supplies, this is food and water, and whilst you'll get a small amount of merit over time, you will want to make sure that you're productive whilst you're in there to have access to more things. Equipping your multi-tool will help you find mineral nodes, and this is what the HUD looks like. It's just a simplified version of ship mining. Click your left mouse button to start the laser. In the right corner, it'll identify what mineral you're looking at. Scroll your mouse wheel up and down to apply more power to the rock. That's shown here on the multi-tool itself. On the left, you'll see how much power has been applied to the rock. You want to keep increasing the power until it falls into this section. It will be different for each mineral, but you want the power bar to stay there. Just keep adjusting the power that you're using on the multi-tool by scrolling your mouse wheel up and down to keep it in that green zone. Whilst it's in the green zone, you'll notice that the progress bar starts to move to the left. Once it's moved all the way to the left, the rock will shatter and we'll be able to pick up the fragments. Pick up and store all the fragments on your person, rinse and repeat until your inventory's full, and then go back and hand them in. Now, the atmosphere in the mines isn't breathable, but actually that provides us another way of making some credits. If you open your contract manager, whenever they need an oxygen refill point repairing, they'll put that up in contracts. Just bear in mind that you might need to jump from refill point to refill point to get to some of the deeper areas of the mine, but these can make you an awful lot of credits very quickly. Now, it's not unknown for some of the scum that call Clasher home to attack innocent civilians like us whilst we're about our business in the mines, so sometimes it pays to stay in numbers, but at all times be on your guard. There have been some accusations that some inmates have escaped Clasher facilities, but it's something that Clasher completely denies, so I'm sure we're absolutely safe in trusting them. Once you've handed enough merits in, you'll be told that your servants has been spent and that you can make your way out of the facility. Clasher are even nice enough to make an announcement so that those that aren't complete scum can cheer you on as you leave. Just cross over the bridge, make your exit, grab one of the elevators up. Take comfort in the fact that that sentry gun is there to protect you, make your lawful escape. So, breaking character from our naive friend for a second, and just ignoring the fact that this sequence makes it look like you escaped just to wake up in prison again. Prisons right now are a bit of a buggy mess. Some of the systems don't work at all, some of them don't work intermittently. If you are moving around inside the mines where there are caverns and stuff, you can end up sliding off down holes to your doom. You can find that the deposit system for minerals doesn't work. You need to make sure that you re-equip, even though it will come equipped, re-equip your multi-tool with a mining attachment, otherwise you won't be able to use it. There's lots of stuff in the prisons that isn't quite working as intended, and later on the gameplay is going to develop. There's a lot more reasons for outlaw players to go there. They're going to have various missions and contacts they can cultivate. Also lawful players, you know, to go to prison to track down a bounty maybe, or to protect someone in prison who maybe, you know, there's an assassination attempt on. So there's going to be lots of other factors to this sorts of gameplay. Those words again in the future once they've been implemented. It's been a stack of fun doing these good guy, bad guy videos. There's information in the bad guy video that isn't in this one, because it's from their perspective. So go have a look, see what you think. And not that there is, but even if there was a way to escape Clasher on foot, I wouldn't give you the map to it. There's so many complaints about Star Citizen not having content that it would be a real shame to go and just get a walkthrough. I mean, go and explore it. There's some really harrowing things to see as you go through those mines of people who didn't quite make it in their own escapes. But it's good fun, and when it works and when it's something that you're going to look at and you're intentionally doing, prison gameplay is quite good fun. It can be an absolute pain in the backside other times, especially when you're just trying to do something else, not this. Now, if you happen to end up outside the mines at any point for whatever reason, and you've still got your crime stat, bear in mind that all of your gear and all of your ships will not be available to you after being in prison until you've cleared that crime stat if you've made it out in any other way. It's been real good fun with these videos. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Please consider subscribing if you found this useful, or smack the like button if you're already part of the team. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon. Now, so if you've made it to the super secret squirrel portion of the video, the reason I've tagged this on the end is I really want to say to everyone that subscribed, it's been phenomenal. I've been doing this less than a month. We're up over 200 subscribers, and it's all down to you guys. The response has been overwhelming. It's really made me feel like I want to continue doing this. I want to give you the guys the content that you want. So what content do you want? Let me know. The only thing I can kind of commit to is like an up to the second news thing, like maybe Board Gamer would do, because my work schedule won't allow it. I go to work for long periods of time, 12 hours, so if that happens at the wrong time, I just can't deliver you that up to the second stuff. But everything else, I'm game. Just let me know in the comments. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Without any of the bullshit, without any of the character stuff, it really does mean a lot. If you're not, please consider joining the community. Everyone's been so helpful and so positive so far. It's really nice to see. And if that sounds like you, it would be great to have you as a part of it. Thanks very much, guys. Take it easy.